Good morning. It is Wednesday, May 29th, 9:31 a.m. And it's about 16 degrees Celsius. Kunikol is in the chat and a few others. Thank you for tuning in to a early ass live stream, at least early for me. And we are on King Street West somewhere. Paul Blunt is here. Land Devil, Simon Kitty. A viewer from Greece. Jeanette Case Ramos, thank you for tuning in. There is my barely awake self. I found myself down in this area once again this morning. So why not do a stream? Richard Hartle is here. I like to walk. Good morning. I just had some Starbucks. This is Shaw Street on what should be a good day, at least weather-wise eventually. It's a little chilly right now, but
yeah, and he do.
It's about as cold as it's going to get, I reckon, until later tonight. King Street is closed. Just west of here, Liberty Village is right around the corner from here. Jellybean needs a coffee. Well, was I ever just in the place for you? Clement is here. Estelle, John Burke, Jacqueline. Mr. Mountain Hiker. Yeah, my ass ain't getting up at 5:30 a.m. unless I have a flight to catch. Speaking of flights to catch, I have maybe an announcement in that regard, but I'll be putting some more info about that in the Patreon and members update I need to get out. Maybe I'll do that later today, but it is possible I bought myself a flight last night. But if you're new here, new to the channel, new to the stream, I post videos about 6 days a week, usually every day at 9 a.m. EST. And then on the day when I don't post a video in the morning, I tend to go live. And I'll also go live a few more times throughout the week. Clement says, if I'm at Pearson next Thursday morning, see you there. No, it's not that soon. Van Gambler asking if this is still live. Yeah. That it is. All right, Karen, thanks for popping in. Matt Ross, appreciating that mid-rise on the left. And I think I did my belt one notch too loose. I might put the camera down and fix that. Otherwise I'll be doing the tug of shame all stream. Lou is here. Van Gambler says, what a gorgeous day indeed. Former gas station. We are not downtown. We are just west of downtown. Wardrobe malfunction. This isn't the belt I normally wear. There we go. That'll keep things where they ought to be. You're not human if that's never happened to you. What inspired an early live today? I haven't gone live in a while. I wanted to go live the last few days, but what I didn't want to do was deal with an umbrella while I went live. So I ended up kicking the can down the road until today. Sometimes at the end of the month I slow things down a bit. King Rustic Kitchen and Bar. What we're going to do is we're going to go north up Strawn Avenue here. As in a prior live where I started around that spot, I continued along King Street. So let's head north up to Trinity Bellwoods. Vivian Johnson is here. Sorry, boss, I forgot to say good morning. That's okay, Vivian. You can do 400 Hail Marys. I don't know what those are, but that seems to be a punishment of currency handed out in movies to people. Good morning to you. Yesterday, I wanted to do like a biker scooter video as well, but because of the off and on rain, I decided I would go into a ravine and do kind of a nature walk without an umbrella. And guess what started happening during that video? Mark D is here. As we look at a former Enterprise rent-a-car. Morning, Mark D. This place is always quite busy. Penny's Affordable Grub. And nice patio. Looks like a good spot to throw a few back. I have not been there in a very long time. Marge is here. Good morning. Gordon Freeman. Just a friendly reminder, I won't do this too much, but to do all the YouTube jazz, like, subscribe, dislike, unsub, Know your mushrooms. Join our newsletter to receive a tote bag. Someone's really into mushrooms. Try applied philosophy. More know your mushrooms. This house, I remember a long time ago I did a walk on Strawn Avenue. And that house came up in my research. And I completely forgot everything about it, which is why I wouldn't make a good tour guide. But it's kind of neat. We'll just leave it at that. Sheena Roberts, $5 towards an early breakfast. Or rather, £5. Thank you, Sheena, for the fiver. Much appreciated. Do they serve breakfast at the Elizabeth Tower? Maybe we'll head over there on this one. Where about am I? I am at Strawn and Richmond. Vivian Johnson, $10. Here's some money for a breakfast when you wish, and no, I'm not buttering you up, boss. 2 super chats, both from the mods. I feel like I'm being buttered up, but that's okay. But thank you, Vivian, for the support and the $10. Much appreciated. And I noticed my camera lens is quite dirty. Let me wipe that off. You also might have noticed I've gone back to using the microphone, so hopefully the audio is pretty good on this one. As we make it up to Trinity Bellwoods. All right, I'll give you guys the option. Do you want to go straight up through Trinity Bellwoods, the park, or do you want to go over and up Ossington Avenue? Place your bets now. Results may not be fairly tabulated. And voting closes whenever I feel like it. Josh B, $5 for a steep tea from Tim's and a bagel. Sorry, my chat locked up there for a second. Josh B, thank you for the $5 for a steep tea from Tim's and a bagel. I actually really like steep tea. It's much better than the tea bag. Thank you, Josh B. I think I'm gonna have to hit a Timmy's on the way home. And Mike Landry, $2. Hello, Johnny, and everyone in the chat. Hello, Mike. Thank you so much, sir, for the super chat. Mike and Josh and Vivian and Marge towards a patio dinner, $10. Marge as well. Sorry, when my chat froze, I really missed a lot, but thank you, Marge, as well. I guess we'll be rocking a patio tonight. Go wherever you want, says Mark D. Zach says through the park. Jillian says Ossington. Jeanette says Ossington. Through the park, Ossington, Ossington, Ossington. All right, let's compromise. Let's go through the park a little bit. And then we'll head up Ossington. Do a little bit of both, but thank you guys. Clement Jovette, $20 adding for some beers. Cheers. I'm going to be very well caffeinated and well fed and possibly drunk by the end of today. Clement, thank you so much for the 20, much appreciated. And thank you for that French IPA a few weeks ago. I ran into Clement on Dundas Street and he super chatted a delicious beverage. That ambulance was flying pretty good. Matt Bross, $3. Might as well feed Johnny too. Thank you, Matt Bross, for the $3. I'm gonna have to start saving some of this food for tomorrow. Morning, Jennifer Gala. You know, I was watching a video last night on YouTube and they mentioned you. They're like, oh, this, you can see examples of this on Jennifer Gala's excellent channel. And I've heard you mentioned in a few other videos. What areas are good to live in nearby Midtown Toronto? Most areas. If you don't have a car, I think you want to be near the subway. I guess the St. Clair streetcar line is reopening in a few months. We're deep into squirrel territory. Someone named Grumpy Old Man is here. Good morning. Is that a Jack Lemmon and Walter Matthau movie, Grumpy Old Men? From like the early 90s. Jennifer, you know Caleb Dennison, but do you know Vincent Chu from HDTV Test? Is that his last name? No, his first name is Vincent. I think he's the most thorough and knowledgeable of those reviewers. I don't really know much, I just know I tend to watch those channels for some reason. RJMB says good morning from Northwest Ontario. All right, we're gonna head over to Ossington. The Candy Factory Lofts. Kristen says live chat's not keeping up with you. At one point, mine froze. That's neat, Jennifer. I've been down the rabbit hole of looking at TVs and looking at new computers. But I got distracted last night when I started looking at flights. We're here at Shaw Street. Wow. That guy in the Nissan Rogue looked at me like, what the hell? Some splendid driving. Well, that sun has started to bear down. I was questioning if I was underdressed at first. I'm rolling my sleeves up already. It smells like a campfire in here. Yeah, if you want to check out your TV's HDR capabilities, at least through the YouTube app, check out Jennifer Galla's channel. Epic Nation HD, member for 18 months. Hi, Johnny and pals. Hello, Epic Nation HD, aka Liam. Good morning to you. Thanks for 18 months of channel membership.
If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. I'm just telling you that's what I'm going to do, and I'm hoping that my kids can be there the whole time and enjoy a Sunday with my family. And then
We are just about at Ossington. Morning, Silver Fox. Dundas Street West Lansdowne to Ossington, June 7th to 11th. And just south of here is the Cam H facility, the Center for Mental Health and Addiction. Jimmy. Jimmy's Coffee. Right next to a mural of a lot of gyms. No, I've got some pebbles in my shoe. I'm just gonna put the camera down for a sec and rectify this situation. Oh man, I'm wishing I wore shorts and a t-shirt about now. That says the hazards of being a walktuber. Well, if you want to see the hazards of that, tune into my video either tomorrow morning or Friday morning. Best iced coffee in the city. I seldom have a bad one. Maybe I'm not a good judge of that, but pretty cool mural. You know, Jeanette, I read that as the lizards of being a walktuber. Morning, Ballin02. All right, Clement, thank you for the support earlier and for joining us. Jellybean says all the YouTubers got rained on yesterday, including myself. Sorry, I'm getting a sneeze attack. Good morning, Bill Chow. 7 a.m. on the West Coast. Morning, Hun Hun.
Something already in place. There's no growth phase of like.
An old school barber taking an electric razor to that guy's head. There's a lot of really cool shops and restaurants on this street. Rhonda Paul is here. Am I going to check out the new food hall at the well? Yeah, I'll get around to it. That might be something to check out on a live stream. know someone who has Monos luggage. There's Sundays. Sundays, expensive furniture. This is Argyle Street. Oh, look at that. Keep it real all summer long. You could probably do side streets and street art around Ossington video. There's certainly plenty here. Doug Wolf says, good morning, wondering how this great footage is being shot. I'm guessing a smartphone is involved. Well, the only thing the smartphone is doing is hotspotting my camera. I'm streaming this with a Pocket 3. Paris, and the Bellwoods Brewery are two popular, probably the two most popular spots on the street. That's correct, Jennifer. I'll still probably stream with a smartphone during snowstorms and that sort of thing. Jennifer says the Osmo Pocket 3 is out of stock in Montreal and Toronto. Or Montreal and in Toronto at Best Buy. Well, when the Pocket 3 came out, I ordered two. I ordered one from Amazon. There's someone with a gas engine hooked up to a bike. I ordered one from Amazon and I ordered one directly from DJI. So I learned my lesson in the past. It's always good to have two. I know another YouTuber who has three of them. But to my knowledge, very few people actually stream this way. Most people still use the smartphone on the gimbal. I know everyone else in Toronto does it that way. Good morning, Brad Palmer. The Chill Thai Bar. Let's hang a right. Maybe we'll go over to Shaw Street and we can head north. If you've seen the movie Cocktail, well, one of the places used filming that movie is right across the street, the Lakeview, but that streetcar is so rudely blocking our view. There it is, the Lakeview. So this is east on Dundas Street West. But we won't be here for long. Johnny Bean says oldest movie ever. It's not that old. How's that called? A tramway? No, those are, well, a tramway I think would imply that there's a dedicated right-of-way. But in Toronto, we call them streetcars. And there's some dedicated right-of-ways, Spadina, St. Clair, Queens Quay, and stretches of some of the other routes, but this one on Spadina just kind of mixes with traffic. Yeah, Lakeview's been in a ton of different productions. All right, let's head up Shaw to College, maybe. We'll mix some residential in with the major streets, why not? Yeah. So this is north up Shaw Street, but when I get to College, we'll make a right. Best part of the day, love it there. This is a great north-south cycling route. All right, Jeanette, thank you for dropping in. Have yourself a wonderful day down in Houstonia, a mythical land far away. But we'll make a right at College and head through Little Italy. I almost fucked that up for a few blocks. We're at Harrison Street. Bill Chow, the 102nd like. Thank you, Bill. You know what? I'm getting tempted by this beautiful old house at the end of the street. We'll make a left and head north up whatever street this is. There's no way that doesn't have a heritage designation. They're not my J's, Marge. I wasn't really paying attention to that one. Well, it looks like there's some laneway homes. Crawford Street. Stunning properties. West facing, a little unfortunate if you want to have a TV and keep your windows open on that side of the home in the afternoon. You don't see whatever the heck that is on too many front lawns. Good morning, Cynthia. Interesting paint job going on over there. No helicopter. Why would there be a helicopter? We'll just keep trucking north until we get to College, and I'll make a right. They say that like I'm driving a car or a bike. That two-tone house is having an identity crisis. Look at this. Clad in steel. Japanese vibes on this one. That's two homes too. Really neat looking properties. If I ever do a walk that would mimic the proposed route of the Spadina Highway back in the day, that would be pretty long. I guess you would start at Eglinton and Allen and then head south into maybe the Cedarville Ravine over to Spadina Road and then south from there through Chinatown. One of the alignments had it going right alongside Casa Loma. It's an interesting concept. As we emerge into the heart of Little Italy, with a suburban style strip mall for some reason right at College and Crawford. Hey Liam, how's it going?
I know you saw me. Did you see me or no?
No.
Good.
So we
Have a muffin.
have a muffin. How's it going?
Good.
You got super chatted a muffin.
Chocolate chip.
Chocolate chip. All right, I'll
You're that lady.
eat this in a second. Little Italy. Cool mural. I'm not awake.
You're not awake?
No, I'm good. All right. Where are we? There is, I'm so out of it right now, but thank you, Liam, for the chocolate chip muffin. Yeah. We're gonna cross over to the other side of the street. That is true, Jennifer. Thank you so much. You caught me off guard. I didn't know you were there.
Oh, I know. I've been watching you since you started.
Sorry if I'm a little quiet. I'm just eating my muffin. I thought you might have been a dingus. You're like,
Nah, never a dingus. Seems to be Little Italy. Seems to be.
and they hold a big street festival here every summer. The Taste of Little Italy.
You said you don't go east, right?
I think so, yeah. David Edmonds. Don't often get to see the live chats, 12-hour time difference. Thanks for all the great videos. Love the different Toronto neighborhoods. Home from 1972 to 1989.
Wow.
David Edmonds, thank you for the, I'm not sure what currency that is. 1,000 pesos of some kind, maybe Filipino pesos, I'm not sure. But glad you're enjoying the videos. Thank you, David Edmonds. Yeah, I imagine Toronto has changed quite a bit since then. Oh, we can see if Emerson is in at Moving Bikes. see if we can. Johnny M, I agree. So this is east on the north side of College Street.
I know the area. That's why I found that. That's why it was so easy to say because I know the area.
Almost done the muffin. Oh wow. Look at those monsteras. Those are enormous. Han Han says the design of the tram or streetcar is the same as in Germany. Mark says don't go in there. It was not a plant shop though. Well, it was a different kind of plant shop. I think that van just pulled a U-turn right in front of that guy. He wasn't too happy. There's moving. We can see if Emerson or Parr are in.
I knew you were coming here, Johnny.
Hey, is Emerson or Parr in? Hello. I always miss him.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good, thanks.
Yeah, they hooked me up with one of these.
Oh, nice.
I make videos with them. I wanted to come see how they were doing. Because last I heard Emerson was in, he was overseas.
Yeah,
In like China, I think, right?
right. He usually comes around this time.
Oh, well, tell him Johnny stopped in and said hi, if you can.
Sure.
Okay, you guys, I have an e-scooter where the disc is rubbing the front tire. I have tried to true it myself. I can't. You guys do that here?
Yeah,
Yeah, GoTrax GT2.
if it's the only thing, yeah.
You can. Okay, I might bring that in. All right, thank you. And how long does that take roughly?
Doesn't take long. It should be like 5 to 10 minutes.
Oh, but if I brought it in, I could come back the next day and get it. If.
Yeah, it should be.
Okay, thank you. Cheers. Yeah, I bumped the disc brake, and my fault on my scooter. Yeah, that's why there hasn't been a scooter video on it. There's the real jerk. Friendly guy, good people. My Movin' Pulse e-bike is pretty awesome, and it's good too. I have a Toronto-based scooter shop. This is Grace Street. So to the north of here, this would be the start of Koreatown on Bloor, but maybe what we'll do is we'll go to Palmerston, and I'll walk up Palmerston, because that's a beautiful tree-filled residential street. Thank you again for the Muffin Liam. His name is no longer Liam, it is now the Muffin Man. Johnny Lombardi Way. And we're at 340 viewers. Thank you guys. I know the earlier I do these, the less people that can tune in. But sometimes I just gotta go a little earlier. I want to get that e-scooter taken care of today, and I have a few other things to do. The Continental College Donnie Awards, PJ Klutz. Are you going live today?
Yeah, right after you. Whenever you go in. I'm planning to fall, but whenever you in. I was gonna go to the Railway Museum.
The Railway Museum?
Yeah. I have a with TPL, you get it free, so I signed up.
Riverside Flower Shop.
Yeah, this used to be a radio, music store, CD store. Oh, I think that one. I don't know which one it was, but I think it might have been this one.
I kind of like that. I'm looking for like a colorful rubber tree plant.
The owner's right there.
Hello. I just had a question. Actually, well, maybe there's a tag on it. One sec, guys. Just doing some little monsteras. $150. Hi, that rubber tree plant with the purple on it, how much is that one?
The plant is 45.
45?
Yeah.
All right.
Nice color, right?
No, oh, yeah, I want one like that. There's so many are green or they don't look healthy, but
Yeah, that one.
okay, I'm just making a
Healthy one. It's very healthy one.
yeah. No, I see a lot of ones that don't look like, and this is like this is the best one I've seen.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. That the color look more kind of like a red color.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just doing a live stream, but I might come back.
Sure.
45?
Yeah, 45.
Okay, thank you.
Problem?
Beautiful plant. It actually looked like two.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I could get it and have Liam carry it, but I don't think he wants to walk around with that.
I could technically kill it.
Would you carry it for an hour?
Yeah. Dude, I carry groceries every day at my job.
Do I do it? Do I buy it and have... that seems too mean.
No, I can just put this in my bag and then carry it.
I,
on my head.
I can't make you carry that.
I just need a wagon, you know? Get a little wagon. Utopia. This area will be busy in next week or 2 weeks from now.
Taste a little Italy. There's Burrito Boys.
Thank you. I love this.
Good morning, D. Gilmore. So when I get to Palmerston, I'm going to go north, maybe up to Harvard.
so I have to walk faster. That's my dentist.
Your dentist is here?
No, it's back there, yeah.
There's Duff's psychic reader.
Duff's is pretty good.
Rio Coffee. Is this that machine coffee?
Machine coffee, yep.
I have never tried it.
Me either, and I have not tried it. If you want to try it, try it.
Oh no, they're playing music. I don't want to stand here, but espresso milk, no sugar. Should we do it?
Give it.
I'm just curious about this.
Yeah, his name.
Type your name.
Super John.
Johnny. That's good.
Super Johnny, yeah.
Your iced latte will be ready in 2 minutes. So is there like a little human back there making it?
Yeah, I think there is. Oh.
Tap or swipe? Where's the...
Right there.
There we go. I'm gonna step away from here because of the music. Card read success. All right, we're gonna see how this iced latte tastes, which should be ready in 2 minutes. Please look for your order on the pickup screen.
Oh, there it is, Johnny.
Status, making your latte.
Oh, now it stops. Stop, didn't I get it?
Oh, get a lid. Yes, let's get a lid.
Second with it.
All right. Making your... What kind of magic is this?
Yeah, let's watch it.
Oh, we're watching it make my coffee.
Cool.
I don't know how well you guys can see that. The magic of who do I complain to if this doesn't work? Oh, there it is. You can actually see it getting poured. Does this count as supporting local?
Maybe.
The coffee has
Probably
been
a
poured.
big company.
The machine is...
It's probably sealing. No, there's no seal. This is the lid's over here. And it goes out there. Let's see. Where does it come out? Oh, that's cool.
Jelly Bean says dystopian coffee.
That needs to be cleaned. Oh my god.
Well, let's see. I'm not sure how sanitary.
I know, inside that, that's definitely not sanitary.
And this lid does not fit. Here, can you hold the camera for a sec? Oh, there we go.
Johnny struggles.
At least
10.
At least it.
Is it decent?
Quinn 666 99 cents. Thank you, Quinn 666. Thank you for the 99 cents. Taste wise,
But he called her mom.
it is passable. If I went to like a small cafe, I would not be disappointed. I really, really don't like it when iced lattes have sugar in them. So
Oh, nice. So you get to make it yourself.
I just like to taste the espresso and the milk.
Yeah, Rush got closed. I usually go with.
Rush?
Yeah.
They played Beatles, didn't they?
Huh? This was supposed. And Aroma got shut down too.
What did?
Aroma.
Oh, the aroma.
Yeah, it's gone now. Used to be right there. Used to be on
Well, there's like a... Oh, stop. I'm gonna stop. There's like a Turkish Delight cafe over there.
Go.
No, he's waiting for the car going through.
He could have gone.
Jelly Bean says coffee and ice is hard to mess up.
Oh, right there in the corner, yeah.
We had to try it. The Kyo Cafe. Will I try it again? Probably not. I mean, there is literally Little Pebbles Cafe right there.
Yeah. Hey, at least it's not a franchise, right?
If an aroma couldn't survive on that spot, how is this place going to?
Oh, it's already open. I think it must have just opened like 2 months ago, or 3 months ago, because I haven't been there for a while.
Little Pebbles Japanese style cafe.
Can I come by?
Japan taking over, the robot coffee shop, the actual Japanese style cafe.
Yes, it is homestead.
Yeah, totally passable iced coffee here. I regret not making Liam carry that plant now.
Why? Because you really wanted it?
And I know I'm not going to come back and get it.
Hey, I could come deliver it next week if you want.
It's all good.
Live there.
There's Struck
But
Tube.
it will be a shipping fee cost. I'm joking.
I bought my couch from Struck Tube.
Oh, nice.
Seeing Tower View. Dirk G, you are welcome. Thank you for your support and for viewing. And this is one of my favorite residential streets.
My favorite too. And there's a bike lane now.
Between College and Bloor, it is known as Palmerston Avenue. It's got these beautiful lampposts. Yep, they just resurfaced the street. They added a bi-directional bike lane. So we're gonna...
College, this nice.
Yeah, it's not as nice. South of College, it's just Palmerston Avenue, right? And this is Palmerston Boulevard.
But it goes all the way to even hospital, I think.
In the fall, when the leaves are changing, this street is stunning.
Oh, yeah.
RJ McKenzie asking who I'm walking with. I'm walking with the Muffin
I
Man.
think National.
The Muffin Man.
Yes. Do you know the Muffin Man?
All right. Mr. D and the squad, have a great day.
I really like the lampposts. No,
There's a street in Rosedale similar. Do you know what it is? Little quiz, and we'll put Liam on the spot.
I actually don't know, but
We'll see if anyone in the chat knows.
chat will know probably.
Just north and east of Rosedale Station.
Yeah, the thing is, I don't even know. I don't even know this stuff. I've been there, but I don't know. The chat will know probably.
Jack CW likes the ice vending machines, or the iced coffee vending machines. Yeah, there's cake vending machines. There's pizza vending machines.
Ice cream vending machines.
I was reading a lot of supermarkets and places are getting rid of self-checkout.
Yep. My store doesn't even have self-checkout. It's good. That's a nice place. Did anyone win?
Nope.
What did you guys do? So you wanted to walk along Hogood?
Yeah. Or not.
Go down past Baptist.
You what?
God.
You're going to Bathurst?
No, that means we're gonna pass Baptist. Well, if we go that way. Then...
That house looks like straight out of Red Redemption 2, says Jack CW.
Yeah, it does.
Why don't you put that in your bag? Why are you carrying your...
I don't know. I could eat it actually. Kind of hungry. It's a muffin as well. I just don't want to eat it.
Maybe I'll take the e-bike out today. I'll take the e-scooter to get fixed. I'll go home, take the bike out, figure something out. Mr. D and the squad. Have a good weekend to you. Or I guess you'll see me on the weekend. So we're a few blocks from Northward Street.
That should be Ulster.
I don't know, Vivian. Maybe. Is that where the Muffin Man lives? Drury Lane?
Yeah. That's where I live. Wish I had it, but I didn't never bought it. It was funny. Plus I don't have my license.
Marge says cute dogs. Dog. All right, this is Northward Street. So Palmerston continues north up to Bloor, or at least Palmerston is nice. As this stretch, I'm looking, sorry about all this jingling ice and coffee. I'm gonna, stop the 413, invest in public transit, not another mega highway. Not a NIMBY, a person with common sense. Building extra lanes or more highways is kind of like trying to cure obesity by loosening your belt. It is not the answer. I stole that from someone I read online.
The TV for show, Johnny. Johnny TV.
I do, but I have a feeling that one is not going to cut it. So we've made it to Northward Street.
That's a nice photo.
Now it's just a matter of finding a bin. Dirk G, member for 10 months. Thank you, Johnny, for your fabulous walks. Thank you, Dirk G. Thank you for 10 months of membership. The guy just passed, looked like Ken. I don't know about that. Do you have like a million? Oh, those are your keys.
No? Not my keys. The person behind me. These are my keys.
No, it sounds like you have a million coins in your pocket.
Oh, yeah, that was keys. That was my remote.
Yeah?
Mark says, speaking of Harvard Street, where is Lisa this morning? Yeah, she'd normally hop in and say hello street. The South Annex, as she calls it.
It's stupidest way ever. That's
This is Bathurst Street.
because it takes so long to go eat. Anyway,
Behold, a trash bin. Toronto, the button machine says there's a Lego pole behind me. Did I miss it? I guess I missed it. So we're about to cross over into downtown. And there's a look north up Bathurst Street. There's a Krispy Kreme.
they hold my old school.
Oh, Harvard Collegiate.
Look at that.
Is this the summer semester or the end of the... I guess it's still regular.
Yeah, regular until June. June when it officially ends.
Oh, that Lego pole was all the way at Clinton. It was a while ago. Wednesday special, 6 pieces of wings, fries, and a pop, $9.99. It's not a bad deal.
Yeah. 5 years straight.
Pizza Gigi. So one of the most interesting streets in the neighborhood, if you can call it a street, it is officially a street, but it's really more of a laneway, is Croft Street. That runs between Harvard and College.
Yeah, I need to grab everything.
It's got some unique laneway homes, but it's really known for all the colorful art on the garage doors. You'll have to take my word for it. It's not super interesting on this end, but this continues all the way down to College. Cafecito says love Croft Street. I think in terms of the most unique and interesting streets and sort of the more urban environments, this might be up there. Another one would be Craven Road over in Leslieville. That's a really unique street. RJ McKenzie says shout out to graffiti. You are beautiful. I sure as hell am not. I appreciate the inspirational words. Kristen says you wish you lived in Toronto. Oh. Harbour Fish and Chips is coming up. I've never been there, but I always hear good things about it. Epic National HD says it's really good. Since 1988.
Or my teachers used to own it. Or maybe they still own it.
Fish and chips. We have a large poutine, $6.99. And we're at Brunswick Avenue. Ooh, Not Just Bikes would be loving the sight of these. The Rock Store. I've never really understood that there was a market for this kind of thing. I guess they sell like dishware and stuff like that too. It can't just be a bunch of rocks.
Yeah, and I actually don't think that.
Paul McDonald, $10. Here, let me catch up on some chats here. Thank you, Paul McDonald, for the $10. Much appreciated. And David Edmonds says, have a great day, Johnny and Liam. Gotta go. If you're over on Lakeshore Towns and I'm up, you'll show me the real dive bars. Awesome. Thank you again, Paul McDonald, and have a good one. David. LO7UZ disapproves fish and chips. Greetings, Richard. I like fish and chips. It's one of my go-tos if I'm at a pub and I'm really hungry. I'll have to try it across the pond sometime. I'll go slow. Liam needs to get some gasoline. Maybe he needs to use the loo? Well, he said he'll catch up. Things Japanese, Japanese decor and gifts. Should we hide on Liam? Should I hide behind this van? Harbour Bakery, caution, fresh coffee is dripping. I don't know, I'm a non-fish eater, and I like fish and chips. The only fish I really eat is either in that form or raw, believe it or not. Harbour Flower Shop. We're waiting for Liam.
No YouTuber right inside, so excuse me.
No worries. I was gonna buy a plant, but now I'm not. Nope. I really like that one. That was $80. She said no YouTuber allowed inside. I'll respect that. It's a private property. Literally just walked in and looked at some plants. That's new. That was like exactly the kind of plant I was looking for. I have a space where I need like a tall, thin one right next to my window, but it can't be too bushy. And oh my, that one looked perfect, but I will not support a shop that doesn't support YouTubers. I just got kicked out of a store. One where I was gonna spend 80 bucks.
Oh, nice.
They had this lovely plant.
Oh yeah.
And she was like, sorry, no YouTubers in the store.
Oh, back there?
Yeah, I was like, all right.
We should have just went in there. Say, I'm not YouTuber.
I mean, it's private property. They can tell you to get lost. I just thought it was funny that, like, I walked in, I'm like, that looks perfect. And then I knelt down to look at it.
And then she comes out, no YouTuber. No recording.
No, this is Twitch, sorry.
Yeah, this is Twitch, not YouTube. No, this is Kick. Long Kick. On the Facebook Live. No, this is a video.
I was like, the subway's up here. I could have bought that, just carried it up, and then gone home.
You could just take the time of Twitch.
Oh well. Good for you for staying up to YouTube. Well, it's private. People are, I mean, you're always at the mercy of the policy wherever you go. But like 99% of places don't take issue with that. It is what it is. I just think it's kind of funny. And the video I posted yesterday was going south down Spadina here. Yeah, Cynthia, I think what she meant was no video in the store.
Yeah.
But
that's obviously a noticeable camera, right? So.
Yeah, I mean, it's fair.
You can see it.
I just thought it was funny that I was like, I saw that and I'm like, okay, we've streamed for like an hour and a half. I've got Liam with me. I'll carry the plant, you carry my camera.
Move, my guy. This truck's blocking this fire truck.
Yeah, I don't think that truck could have moved over though, because there was...
Well, he could have fit, the fire truck could have fit, yeah. Nice little stop.
Hey, there's a second cup here.
Yeah. Yeah, that used to be a Starbucks, so someone
Clayton Crawford is here. Clayton says, if you owned a store, we'd be welcome. Thank you, Clayton.
Only if it was in the Roblox.
She thought I was casing the joint. And we are at Huron Street. There's Robarts Library. YouTuber discrimination must end.
I looked this morning, oh, there's no career for Johnny, your last night, so I'm like, he's going live, isn't he?
This is... No, she wasn't rude.
No.
I take no.
Most people aren't rude, well, depending on them.
Yeah.
But I was gonna be like, hey Liam, want to carry my camera? I'm gonna carry this plant. We're gonna walk up to the subway, and then I'm gonna go home with my new plant.
Or like the IKEA shoe was there.
Oh well.
Yeah.
There's Robarts. As Marge says, the Turkey Building. A monument to
Alan Godin's.
a monument to brutalist architecture. And this is St. George Street coming up. So we are in the heart of UFT. Blazing Coder says, who is the special guest? That is the Muffin Man. He tracked me down maybe 40 minutes ago or so. Gave me a muffin. Oh, is this a viewer?
Funny, we went to the doors open this way as well, but we were on Saturday instead of Sunday.
Mary W, $13.99.
Nice.
Thank you. Oh, that guy was waiting for his friend. Thank you, Mary W, for the $13.99. Good to see you, Mary. Much appreciated. Let's go south here a bit. I like St. George.
Like there are some.
Cafe Inn with 2 F's. Food from East, hot dog, fries and burger, chicken kebab. Has the summer semester started here?
I don't know.
Because I know their winter semester is over.
Probably. I didn't even go to University of College. And this one,
It'll go towards whoever wants to carry Johnny's plant over him.
If he has the pen, he'll be able to go up all the way up. We guys moved today, I think. Electric FedEx truck.
Sir Daniel Wilson residence. You know, maybe we'll.
Wanna go into?
There's that big encampment here.
Yeah.
Have they? Last I heard,
I don't.
they were gonna break it up, right?
I know there's. Isn't there one at University? No, not University. Yeah, it must be here then. It's not. It's not.
Yeah. I think the university gave them orders to vacate,
Yeah, they did.
and they haven't.
Lots to celebrate.
All right, let's keep the political chat to a minimum on this topic. I don't really want to. I know some people are pretty extreme on one side or the other here. We're just going to be a fly on the wall and see what's going on.
Yeah, I saw the news as well.
Ooh.
What were you doing? Why did you put the phone down?
So I think the university issued orders to leave, and obviously
They don't care. Yeah.
and this just opened. This is newly renovated. There's a massive underground parking garage below this spot. There's often a big team of media right in front. The U of T library was recently used in Star Trek Discovery. Well, we can mosey on around. Yeah, it's quite a bit bigger than it was. I came here like right after this started. I made a video walking around the area, and there was a lot of news crews. But I think they're at a bit of a standstill with the university. Oh. That'll be interesting to see how this plays out. There's no media in front, but if the police show up to clear it out, I bet you that will be the case. You are entering the People's Circle. I don't know. It seems peaceful. It's not really disrupting anyone's daily life in the city. I think it's between the university and this group how to resolve their differences. Yeah. But it's worth noting there is a big athletic field just north of here. Well, there's benches you can enter in and have a seat. I don't really want to nose in there with my camera. There's a little update as to what's going on at UFT. The biggest and most well-known university in the country.
Yeah, what?
Someone says looks terrible. Well, it's certainly an eyesore. I think even the protesters would agree to that. Minizine, I don't think the word expert applies to me for anything other than possibly being lazy. But thank you people in the chat for not getting at one another's throats. I did lift the no political chat rule, but we'll have to see because there's an election down south. And that's what spurred me to put that rule into effect right around the time when my streams were starting to get a lot of traction. There was a certain election down south that was very hotly contested. And I didn't think streams of a guy walking around in Canada should involve people slinging mud back and forth over the US presidential election. So I was like, that's it, nothing political, unless it's clearly about Toronto. There's a look from this side. Han says we don't need to talk about political videos on YouTube. Yeah, I mean, there's plenty of sources online where you can go engage in this sort of thing. I try to keep things light, again, unless it directly involves the city, in which case it is here. But my official stance on this is war is bad, dying is bad, human rights violations are bad, and this is between this group of the protesters and the university to resolve their differences. But it's certainly a gorgeous, gorgeous campus. There's Convocation Hall. All right, we're gonna mosey on out of the campus grounds here. Welcome to our smoke-free campus. Kristen says, looks like no trespassing. Kind of like how I was trespassing in that flower shop. Excuse me, no YouTubers allowed.
That guy was nice, the first guy.
Oh, that first plant shop guy was fantastic. And you could tell he
knows.
His heart and soul was into that place.
Yeah. I'm like, yeah,
that next lady was just like, oh, you're a YouTuber, get out of here. Okay.
I should have been in there saying, no, we go in.
No, if you're on someone else's property, if they ask you not to record,
you can record from the sidewalk.
You can, but
if you're in the actual building there, they have the
it's not. It's like with people on the street. If you walk by, sure, you'll be in the video. If you draw attention to yourself, sure. But I'm not gonna like just put the camera on a stranger and follow them. Like that's just. Yeah, but you know what I mean. So I'm not gonna do that to a business either. It's not. If you're in the background, you're in the background.
Wow.
Have I seen the J City Connect uniform leaks? Yeah, apparently they were not official.
We just won yesterday.
L07UZ says if you were a student protesting and the university told you to leave, they would not get any endowment from you when you become a billionaire. Well, You might be speaking to part of the issue, because there may be a certain former student body that might cut the university off if they don't take a certain action. There's a lot of layers. It's a very complicated situation, and unfortunately, following the money is often what these things are all about. LAB says, I love plants. Hey, I haven't killed one yet. I think I've got 11 in my apartment, and they're all alive and well. And we've made it to college. Again, we were on college, well, west of here in Little Italy. Then I went north up Palmerston. Kristen says, can someone who's not a student walk on campus? To my knowledge, yes. U of T is wide open. And U of T is baked into the fabric of the city. So a lot of the streets cut right through the campus. The same with Ryerson, or I guess TMU, as it's now called. York University is a little more isolated. But if campus security asked me to either leave or turn off my camera, I would respect their wishes and leave. It's kind of it's a public space, but at the same time, it's not. I'm not really sure how a university campus would be. The buildings, definitely, they can kick you out. But the common grounds, I'm not actually sure how that's classified, if it's public or private. Han says, why is it isolated? Well, I mean, York University, like Ryerson and U of T are within the street grid of the city. Like you can literally be on public streets walking right through the campus, whereas York, the campus is kind of its own area. Blazing Cooler says, yeah, there's nothing around York University.
U of T has both campuses. U of T has both campuses I'm on.
Yeah, U of T has Scarborough, they have Mississauga. They filmed part of Gen V at the Mississauga campus.
They have Humber College as well. Humber is, I think, too.
Yeah, Humber is all over the place.
Yeah.
Their big one is down on Lakeshore.
Lakeshore, yeah. I was gonna go there, but they didn't accept me.
There's an old mental asylum down there that they took over.
Oh.
I listened to a podcast on the architecture of those old mental asylums, and there was one guy who just started saying, let's design these places with a little bit of dignity rather than hold these people up. And he started building these big hospital-like facilities. And we ended up with two really prominent ones in Toronto, one on Lakeshore and one on Queen Street. Of course, by today's standards, they're barbaric, but by the standards of yesterday, they were a drastic upgrade over how people were being treated. It was on the Things You Should Know podcast. Yeah, Estelle, I would, whatever security says, I would oblige. I'm not there to challenge their own rules.
Yeah, you don't want to get arrested. They kick you out. Or trespass at least.
Queen's Park on the left, the Provincial Legislative Assembly on the left.
You sadly cannot go in.
Oh, for doors open?
Yeah.
They had a no filming policy?
I went for the TPL. I can't go live with it. Not TPL,
That might be a security risk. It's a big...
Yeah. How far along college do you want to go?
I don't know.
Okay.
I didn't get my plant, so...
Yeah.
And it's only 11:20.
I know.
Just kind of zigzagging northeast. Started down near Strawn and King. Jelly Bean says Queens Park. Oh, there's a lot of school buses in front of it. Must be some field trips going on.
Okay, buddy.
And I think it's official. I think the Bell versus Rogers debate is over. I think we're sticking with Bell for live streaming. It's just a matter of what am I going to do with my Rogers plan. It's 170 gigs. I can't possibly use all that. But I do like having that much data in case my home internet goes down. I can still upload videos and not chew my limit up.
Hotspot. Got to your laptop.
There's the Mars facility, the original Toronto General Hospital campus. Han Han says, I love your life. Live streaming or life streaming? Well, thank you so much to everyone who has tuned in on a beautiful Wednesday morning. It's still morning for another 36 minutes. Val Cost says, I can't believe Bell versus Rogers was ever a debate. The Banting Institute. So do channel members and Patreon supporters, I'll write the sort of monthly update either later today or tomorrow. And I'll drop some hints as to some future travel plans. You'd vote for me as city councilor? Well, the only thing I would do is try to sign up for the province's e-scooter pilot and fix the name of Dundas Square. Either revert back to the old name or call it Toronto Square. And then we can get public input and give it some proper Canadian identity. Not that stupid effing word that they named it after.
Yeah, was it officialized? Like, did they change that?
They took down Young Dundas Square.
I know.
Yeah, they changed it on Google. I made a video when they did that.
Stupid.
But way to do something heavy-handed with zero input from the public on a very public space.
I'm to Google saying change it in. But they probably won't.
Johnny Square.
The Johnny Square, yeah. Dingus Square. That was nice though. Hey.
President K, you're not alone in thinking it's a stupid name. And this is Bay Street coming up. No dedicated streetcar right away on College. Yeah, let's go north. And we're on Bay Street and going north. President K says, how many degrees is it today? It was like 16 when I started recording, and now,
It's 20.
according to the iPhone, it is 17. Charles Roach Square. Oh, there's a few things we can all agree on, but I think that baseball stadium being called Skydome is one of them. Clicking, laugh, love, deeply regrets voting for, yeah. I think though he is a proponent of embracing e-scooters. So there's some good with that. We're building all this micro-mobility infrastructure. I mean, it's not a matter of e-scooters being a nuisance. They're no different than e-bikes or bikes or drivers. It's really just a matter of enforcing the rules in place. JJ says, always the Skydome and Air Canada Center to you. I'm not huge on the Air Canada Center, although that was the original name, since it's a corporate name to begin with. I don't hold it so near and dear. Although Budweiser Stage sits wrong with me. I think the Molson Amphitheater was a much better name. So maybe I'm a hypocrite there. Mr. D and the squad says, have a great day, Johnny Stride. Say hi to Chrissy, Crystal, Kathy, Krista, and Rochelle in Belleville, Ontario. Well, hello to all of the aforementioned. It should be renamed Toronto Square or Canada Square or Light Square. How about any random word in the dictionary other than, I'm pretty sure the word they picked wouldn't even be in the dictionary. Johnny, would you prefer e-bike or a manual car? Different modes of transportation for different needs. I'll be going up to Niagara soon, so I definitely prefer an automobile for that. For getting around the city, an e-bike. Do you think they ought to rename the CN Tower? No, I think that is one that most people call it the Sears Willis Tower. It got renamed to Willis, but that name didn't really stick. As we head north up Bay Street, way off in the distance to the south of here is the financial district. Lengthy McTower structure. Why don't we just call it Bodie McBoatface? Squarey McSquareface. McLovin. Hey, we've hit the 2-hour mark. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much. If you do want to join in the chat with these lovely folks, you do have to subscribe to the channel. You can always unsubscribe after. I wouldn't hold it against you.
YouTube unsubscribes people. I hate it. He's been doing that for me
Well, it unsubscribes dormant accounts too. Like if someone
Yeah. I know.
doesn't use their account.
No, but I use mine every day, and I look on when I watch your videos and your live streams. Yeah, it's just vibes.
Oh.
It's different. And Henry's. This is to Ken too, I think. It's YouTube though, right? So I know it's vibe.
That's really weird because you're a channel member too.
Yeah, it's
Why
all
would
that.
it?
Hey, my home bus.
You're really scared to buy an e-bike given how much you've heard about bike theft in Toronto, and that's why you can't do Uber Eats or DoorDash
Oh
now.
yeah.
Yeah, that's a tough one. In my building, a lot of the delivery drivers bring their bikes right into the elevator. I mean, I think it would be perfectly safe to just leave them in the lobby or out front.
Well, sometimes you can just take the battery out and lock the wheel, but still, you can just push it. I like both of my buses. I can take either one.
The 94 Wellesley.
Why you going out to go?
Maybe past.
You gotta go for 3, probably? You go for 3 or?
I don't know.
Okay.
I'm very, I don't have,
I'll probably dip at Bay. Go to Bay or wherever you go.
or at Bloor,
Yeah.
because this is Bay.
I don't know, that's awesome.
There's flowers on Bay. Present case is the public bikes are expensive to rent. You can get an annual membership.
Yeah, Zoom has one. Or you can just use the city bikes they have as well. I guess if we had too much pizza, sure, I could say that.
Well, hopefully false alarm or something minor going on over there.
The cab staff as well. Yeah. Please too. Oh, wait, fine.
You're welcome, Johnny M. JJ says my thoughts exactly. JS, I don't even know what it is you're agreeing with. I've got the memory of a goldfish. Oh, we are the Muffin Man, aka Epic National HD. Is the bus coming?
Yeah, it's coming in like 1 minute.
All right, thank you for the muffin, Liam.
Muffin.
His channel is Epic Nation HD.
Epic National.
All right, have a good day, buddy. I hope this bus doesn't run him over.
What, the bus?
Yeah, I said I hope it doesn't run you over.
It's legit right there.
Yeah, that's a good, I'm wishing you well.
There's a bike right behind it. It's in front of it. Look. This bike is supposed to...
All right, Liam, take care. That's the 19 Bay going down to Union Station. We'll watch man get on bus. Man gets on bus. Toronto man's taps bus. Walks to back of bus. Friendly guy hooked me up with a chocolate muffin. Offered to carry a plant. Johnny, have you ever considered growing a beard like that? No. Could I grow a beard like that? No. I have not the densest facial hair growth. During the pandemic, there was a while at the start of it where I didn't shave for like a a month. And it's looking very high schooler-ish. Bad teenage mustache-ish. It was not a good look. But hey, the stats say that means I'm not likely to go bald, so I'll take it. It's a fair trade-off. Everyone saying goodbye to Liam. Oh, Brett, hopefully the beardless life is treating you well. Mr. D and the squad loves chocolate. I love reading the random comments. Marquez says, stay clean shaven. Well, I don't really have a choice. It's not really on my bingo card to look like Santa Claus anytime soon. Is Liam going to work? I don't know, but you can ask him yourself. Go and tune into one of his live streams. Shoe therapy, Ralph's Barbershop. Thank you, Estelle. Maybe Novell costs. I love to exercise every day. Does walking count? That's really all I do. Oh, they are redoing the Manulife Tower. It was the tallest rental building in the country for a while. I'll say hi to Tori. Have a good day. Minizine says there's 420 people watching. Yeah, not bad for a Wednesday morning, eh? It's the New Yorker Deli. Subash, good morning. All the way over in Trinidad. As we are approaching Bay and Bloor. Look at this Benz reversing. Morning, Anthony. Marcus had Timmy's yesterday. The belt cost says as a 420 person, I don't have any energy to do anything but watch. Well, we're now at 421. 421 of you are tuned in. 74% life left on the battery. What am I gonna have for lunch? Is that too intrusive? No, that's not a... You can ask whatever you want. I don't have to answer. That's always been the policy. I'm a human. Depending on my mood, I might choose to answer something personal or not. But what am I gonna have for lunch? I have no clue. I had Chipotle last night for dinner. Have I been on a rickshaw? Not one pulled by a horse. I've been on a bicycle one before. Azuquito, Yorkville. And I've been in a number of tuk-tuks. Not quite the same. Johnny, do you like Jamaican food? Of the food I've had, I do. I think it's a pretty expansive cuisine. Whenever anyone asks if I like a certain type of food, it's really hard to say yes. Like, do you like Korean food? Yeah, I like a lot of it, but I also don't like a lot of it, having lived there. Newman and Kramer had a rickshaw. Didn't they feed the horse beefarino? And that gave the horse gasorino, the handsome cab ride. This is Yorkville Avenue. I should try Jerk King at Bloor and Dufferin. I have seen that place many times. Sounds like a solid wreck. Chipotle is nice. Yeah, I opted for a burrito last night. Will I visit India one day? I hope so, one day. I don't think that'll be in the cards this year. This is Scullard and Bay. Honk, honk, honk. And we are almost at the north end of Bay Street. It's a big dog.
Yep, she weighs just as much as me.
Wow. Beautiful. That girl said that dog weighs just as much as her. Beauty of a dog, though. We're at Davenport Road. Greetings, Janice S. Should I go buy a Maserati? Devin wants to hug it. You don't see so many. Yeah, we're not so oversized SUV and truck crazy here as in the States. But you'll still see a lot of them, especially once you get out of the core of the city. I can't think of a dumber car to have in a city like this than an Escalade. Or one of those beasts. It's a pretty ridiculous car. There's a Suburban. How many kids could you sit in front of that thing before the driver could see anyone? Hey, let's go north up this street, because why not? Valcastas, those are especially bred as hugging dogs. I was expecting a very large package being delivered. I'm gonna see if it came. It was supposed to come Monday, but Canpar, the world's worst delivery company, didn't deliver it, even though it said expected Monday. And then yesterday, they didn't even know where it was. They're like, huh? When I chatted with them, they're like, it'll come. I'm like, why did it say it was coming yesterday? And then it didn't come, and then I authorized them to just leave it at my door. Let me see where the status of this package. Yeah, friends don't let friends use Canpar to send stuff. Out for delivery by end of day. Holy shit, they updated their thing. My package is out for delivery. That means it'll be there this afternoon, most likely. Hopefully no door bandits. The only things that ever get taken are packages from Amazon with that battery icon on it. I'm not a violent person, but if I find someone stealing a package in front of my door, that might just be the end of them. I get irrationally angry when I see people doing shit like that, or when I hear of it in my building. I've got pretty good neighbors though. When people get packages, sometimes when someone's out, my neighbor will pick it up and take it in and leave me a note that he's got it. Especially when I'm on vacation and stuff shows up. It's good to have neighbors like that. Maybe we'll take a whole bunch of dog poop, put it in a box, put a battery sticker on it, or reseal one from Amazon and let people steal it. There was that YouTube channel where they did those glitter bombs, where they would do that. They would set packages up to be stolen, and then there would be cameras in them. And when people would open it up, this sticky glitter would explode all over them. There was also another channel called Twins TV where they would set up bikes in like a public park, and they would have like fishing line or a string attached to the bike, and people would try to steal the bike and ride off, and then the line would snag and they would go flying. Broken shoulder or broken collarbones. And I can't really say I have any sympathy at all for the people doing that. That channel got taken down. Maybe that was a bit too extreme. They called it their bait bike. I don't normally take pleasure in other people's suffering, but if you're a thief, it's fair game. Gaby loves watching the glitter bombs in bait packages. Yeah, that was a really neat concept. What am I doing this summer? Well, you'll find out. I won't be in Toronto for all of it, that's all I'll say. Last summer, it was Paris and Barcelona. The summer before that, I was in Amsterdam, and the summer before that, New York City. So where to this summer? Have I done a stream from Finch to downtown or plan to? I've done, not from Finch to downtown, I've done videos from Finch to downtown on my bike. I've live streamed from Finch as far down as Eglinton. Or at least York Mills or Lawrence, I'm not entirely remembering. But we've made it to Yonge Street on a beautiful sunny day. Where was this weather yesterday? When I was walking through a ravine just over there, getting rained on as the thunder boomed in the distance. Spin a globe and drop my finger on my next destination. I'll tell you, one of them I was strongly looking at was Iceland, but I've decided not to that one. Maybe Spain. I was just in Spain. A traveler, I do like traveling, but generally not more than 2 or 3 weeks. That's how long I go for. It's always nice to hit the reset button, come back to Toronto after some time away. What's old is new again. Budapest is lovely and has a great ruin bar scene. Yeah, I've wanted to do Budapest and Prague as sort of a 1-2 punch. All right, Zach Thong, have a good day. Ken recently went over to Alberta, and he's done Vancouver. He's been out east a number of times. I've done Montreal a few times and Ottawa and around Ontario, but not so much Canada travel. I guess when I go on a plane, I want to go somewhere far. It's the Rosedale Art Fair, June 8th and 9th, 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. Go to Transylvania, March says I'll need a plant center. No. Plants can go 2 weeks without water, that's fine. I bought like a thing to read the moisture level of the soil. And all of my plants seem to go over a week before they need water again, so it won't be an issue if they hold out a little bit longer. It's better that than soaking them too long and rotting the roots. New Zealand is pretty far. Yeah, we can safely rule that one out. The Rebel House.
Everybody was just amazing.
Go to Ghana, ask what Sankofa means. Yeah. I don't think I have to go there to ask what it means. Would you guys name a public square after this word? They'd be like, hell no. I'd be like, okay. We're at Roxborough. Go to Cuba. We've done the Caribbean the last 3 years. Dominican and Mexico. The Dominican twice. I don't know, younger me wasn't really feeling the resorts. Felt a bit like a hamster in a wheel, but I started to appreciate them a little more.
No, I don't want to use the French word.
Minizine says, come to Brazil. I see Remy 69. Hello from rainy Thailand.
What they did,
Hello, Icy Remy. Thank you for the 69 Thai baht. There's a country I've been to, and I'm sure I'll be back to at some point. This is Price Street. There's a freight train running along the Midtown line. What's my favorite thing about traveling? Well, it used to be not being at work, but now I kind of take my work with me. I think just that feeling of having all your responsibilities left behind, hitting that reset button, and being in a land far away. If it's somewhere new, it's getting to explore it. If it's somewhere not new, it's getting to be somewhere where I know I want to be because I've been there before. Either way, it's win-win. And even when you're somewhere that you've gone to before, there's always new things to see. Hell, I walk around the same neighborhood in Toronto a month apart, and there's lots of new things to see most of the time. Visit Moscow, Russia. That might be a little hard logistically. I've seen some aviation YouTubers do it. Josh Cahill did it. Which is interesting because he doesn't go to the US. And one of the reasons is he does fly through places that can restrict your ability to enter and travel through the US if you've been there recently. Speaking of which, Noel Phillips posted a new video. I might watch that when I get home over some lunch. We're heading north up Yonge Street in Midtown. Hawaii is beautiful, beautiful, and bloody expensive. Have I gone to Barbados yet? I like it when people say yet, as if that is something I will do for certain. No, I have not been. I'm not sure if I would go. I'd like to. There's a lot of places I'd like to go. New York City. I was last there 3 years ago. Maple Dub says Halifax is your favorite city in Canada. Shout out to Novelle Koss. Yeah, Gaby. Prior to this YouTube channel, Japan was the country I visited the most. Believe it or not, I think I've entered Japan more than I've entered the US. But a lot of that came from living in Korea. And just being an hour and a half away in a cheap flight. I'm kind of shocked I haven't been to Japan for YouTube purposes, or at least incorporating YouTube into it, but I'll get to it. I'm also kind of itching to go back to Korea for some reason. I went there last year. That's a country I could always go back to. All right, maybe we'll head up to St. Clair. Lemonwood. And it's no longer the morning. It is now Wednesday afternoon here. Try to show the bridle path someday. I've got like 3 or 4 bridle path videos up on the channel, but I'll probably go update that later this year. It's not a great place to live stream around. Doesn't have the best connection speeds. Maybe that's by design. Germany would be neat. I have a cousin over there and some good friends I used to work with in Korea are now, I think they're in Frankfurt. Umani Poke. Energy Tree Studios. Like a... Oh man, they had some nice plants in there, but they weren't for sale. Han says Frankfurt, you've been there, nice place. I think the laws regarding using your camera in public there might be a little restrictive. There's not so many walking channels or live streaming going on in Germany. right, are we gonna have a standoff with a left side sidewalk person here? Oh, they're moving right. I don't know, Han Han, I've heard that. I'd still like to go see the country.
Here's the idea.
We're just gonna head up to St. Clair. It's coming up in a few blocks. What's this guy doing with the garbage can up here? Chicago is awesome. Yeah, I'd like to go to Chicago. Oh, the Urbanity did a great video comparing and contrasting Toronto and Chicago. T-shirt weather or light long sleeve? I would say this guy in short sleeves, shorts, and sandals has it right. Earlier in the morning. No, I wore jeans and a long sleeve t-shirt, and I kind of wish I wore shorts and a t-shirt. Well, we started down at King and Strawn, wandered through Trinity Bellwoods, up Ossington Avenue, and kind of zigzagged up to Yonge and St. Clair. Oh wow. Metropia.
From Book City?
That lady was meeting her cab, and good on that guy for not blocking the bike lane. This is one of the busier and more well-known Midtown intersections.
Yeah, but you have to like integrate whatever you're doing.
Little connection hiccup there. All right, there's a look south. Well,
Are you professional?
sorry. I'm sorry, but it may be a good cause. But if I donate to charity, I don't want to pay someone's salary to stand on the street corner and bug everyone walking by. I'd rather just give it straight to the horse's mouth. And they always try to take a credit card and put you up on some kind of plan. Respect the hustle, I guess.
Yeah.
But if you haven't figured it out, we are at the end of the line. We have made it to St. Clair Station. I'm gonna pop in there.
So do one drink, and then like I'll like.
As the streetcars have yet to return to St. Clair, they will soon. But we are going to call it a stream, everyone. I want to thank everyone who tuned in, everyone who hit that like and subscribe button. It is much appreciated. Huge thanks to everyone who sent support. Thanks to our mods for doing their excellent work. Thanks to Liam for the company and the much needed muffin from Timmy's. But I'm gonna pick up some lunch on the way home. I'm gonna hop on the subway and get up to Yonge and Eglinton first. Thank you Vivian, Sheena, Marge, Estelle, the mods, Kristen Fuller, Minizine, Devin Sullivan, Maple Dubs, and everyone else. Be a video tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. EST. And wait for Canpar to roll around after I get my lunch. But huge thanks to everyone. I hope you have an awesome Wednesday. I have no idea when I'll go live next. Maybe Friday, maybe Saturday, one of the two. Or maybe not. It's the end of the month. Sometimes I put my feet up a little bit and coast through to the next month. Oh, it looks like we're having a few connection hiccups here. Good time for that, I guess. But thank you so much, guys. And as always, I will see you on the next one.
Yeah, the flight from like New York's really easy, especially.
Yoink.